Hi, everybody. It's Mondays with Mike, a weekly video series where we answer questions from people just like you. Here comes this week's question. How can understanding our own mortality enhance the way we live our lives and make decisions? In the words of, what's the dude's name in Shawshank Redemption? Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman and do you see the movie?
I haven't actually.
Brother, you gotta. Oh, it's good. It's really good. Morgan Freeman is a prisoner in Shawshank Redemption, and he says this: you better get busy living or get busy dying. That's what I think about this. How can understanding our own mortality enhance the way we live our lives and make decisions? Listen, I just officiated a memorial service for my brother-in-law this weekend. And I will tell you that there's nothing like standing at a gravesite or standing in a chapel. In his case, it was outdoors on their property. It was a great time together with family, even though we were grieving. And when I got back in the car, I just thought, wow, life is precious. And as cliche as it sounds, life is short. So I think mortality, being aware of your mortality, that we are 1 second away from it being over or from our life changing dramatically, should help us be better stewards of the time that we spend. Right? You're a young guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
You even know that too. I bet you know people or are familiar with people who have passed even at your age.
Yeah, definitely. And it definitely took me a little bit to figure it out. But man, I mean, really, like you're saying, life really is short. And the older you get, the shorter it feels.
Yes.
I mean, these years are going by fast.
Yes.
And I think it gives you a sense of urgency and can sometimes give you clarity about really what's important and to go after it like you might not be here tomorrow.
Yeah, that's right. I think that's the biggest impact. I know in my own life, even when I was younger, I did hospice training when I was your age, actually. I was in one of the first classes in California, one of the first classes in the nation. And I remember my first patient I went out and spent time with was an 80-year-old set of twins who had lived together since the day they were born. They had never lived in separate homes. These two women, they were amazing ladies, very old. And one of them had cancer. And I remember sitting in the room with a lady who was dying. And the lady who was living, the twin that was living, said, always make decisions. I thought it was so powerful. She took my hand, always make decisions as if you were sitting in a room like I am. I'm like, wow, that was really powerful. I was 31 years old. And I don't always do it, but I always remembered her saying that. I always remember, always make decisions like you were sitting in this room. Is this the way I choose to spend my time? And this goes with people you don't like, or gossip, or your health, or any of those things. And I'm not saying you've got to be the purest in heart, but man, taking life for granted generally will bite you in the behind.
Yeah, for sure.
Hope that's helpful. If you have a question, you can send it to info@mikestaver.com. That's info@mikestaver.com, and we will work it in very soon. Don't forget to share Mondays with Mike on your social channels. We want more at the table. We get better questions and have better times the more that we have in our viewership. Take care.